Hello and welcome to another great episode of Disneyland Paris for grown-ups. We release videos celebrating Europe's very own Disney park in Paris. My name's Andy, and in this video we're going to be taking a closer look at the reopening of Disneyland Paris Park following the virus lockdowns. We are also going to be taking a look at what will be different in the park once it reopens. This is going to be different to our previous video, as Disneyland Paris have now released information on their reopening plans and details of what they have put in place to keep everyone safe as we return to the new normal. However, before we do, if you have not already done so, don't forget to hit that subscribe button below. Whilst you're there, also hit the bell icon that appears, and this will make sure you get notifications of when we release new video content. Please also be sure to give us a thumbs up below. This helps YouTube realise this video has been helpful and will then show the video to other people who might need the info. Now that's out of the way, let's jump in and take a closer look at what's going on in the park. There is now a full reopening plan in place, but it means they will not be opening everything at once. This is important to note if you have a trip planned, as it may affect your trip. On the 15th of July, the main Disneyland park will reopen, as will the Studio Park. The Disney Village will open, and only one Disney hotel will be opening. That is the Newport Bay Hotel. There is a plan to reopen other hotels, and we will talk about that later on in the video. So if you want to know about hotel opening, or you have a reservation at one of the other hotels, then keep watching till the end of the video. The first and most obvious change is that there will be over 2,000 hand washing and hand sanitising stations installed across the whole of Disneyland Paris. The park and the hotels will all be deep cleaned before they are opened, and staff across the park have a more rigorous cleaning regime. The next thing to note is that the park is limiting the number of guests to just 25,000 a day. This is still quite a lot of people, and in the early days we would not expect the park to become overly full. However, to make sure people do not arrive at the park and be left disappointed, if you have non-dated tickets or annual passes, or no tickets at all, you will need to visit the new website and register to make sure that Disney know that you're attending. Registered on the new website, they will know you're coming and you won't be disappointed and turned away at the gate. The website to do this is not opening until the beginning of July, so you'll need to watch this space. When it does open, we will put the link in the description of this video below, so click down there and check it out. If you no longer want to visit the park, because maybe things have changed for you or travel is difficult, maybe money's tight, Disney are currently doing a flexible booking process, where you can cancel or change your booking dates without it costing you anything. You can have a full refund up to 7 days before your visit. One of the main rules that will be in place is that guests and staff will have to wear face coverings. This will apply to anyone over the age of 7 years. Younger children will not have to wear face masks or face coverings. However, as it is Disneyland, it might be a great opportunity for you to unleash your sewing skills and whip up a Spider-Man or princess mask, as the kids will love it. It's also worth noting that medical experts are saying that you should not use face masks on under 2-year-olds, as it can cause problems with breathing. Again, we will put a link to further information about this just below the video. So that was some general information, but what else will Disneyland Paris be introducing to make your visit as safe and as comfortable as possible, whilst keeping all that Disney magic? Fast pass and single rider queues have been stopped for the time being to help with the management of queues and to stop people getting too close to others outside of their own family groups. Rides are being reconfigured to allow for physical distancing. There is no information on what this means for any particular rides at the moment, but the likelihood is gaps between people on rides and a likely lower capacity, which could mean some longer queues. Grounds and traditional meet and greets, as well as makeover experiences such as face painting, will not be available for the time being. Hugging cast members and characters also will not be allowed, but they are going to be introducing selfie spots, unexpected appearances, and memorable photo opportunities, meaning that there are going to be a lot more characters from Star Wars, Pixar, Marvel and other Disney characters, many of whom you would not normally get the chance to see in the parks. Another change that Disney has said is that shows and animations may be unavailable or modified. Stars on Parade and the End of the Night Disney Illumination show will not be on. Some sit-down shows will still be running, such as the Lion King Rhythm of the Pride Lands, which will be on but adopt new seating arrangements, so you can expect a substantially lower capacity to allow for social distancing. The best way to check on these things is to download the Disneyland Paris app to your phone to see exactly which shows and events are still running. They are planning to reconfigure shops to create larger spaces. Cast members will be on hand to make sure people are social distancing. Different entry and exit paths will be used to ensure that people are flowing through the shops and not wandering backwards and forwards, bumping into people and other groups. Contactless payment will be encouraged and preferred, and large screens are being installed and adopted at checkouts to keep staff and guests physically separated, preventing coughs and sneezes, risking any spread. In restaurants, the capacity will be reduced to allow for social distancing between tables. There will be more takeaway options to allow visitors to take their meal outside and eat in one of the many outdoor spots around the park. Buffets will be stopped, and all-you-can-eat restaurants will become table service all-you-can-eat, with staff bringing the food to you rather than everyone picking from the same counter. Booking is being recommended for any table service restaurant, including the all-you-can-eat locations. As it is expected, with reduced capacities, they will be much busier than normal. As far as Disneyland Paris official hotels are concerned, only the Newport Bay Hotel will be opening when the park reopens. With the park and hotels all needing to be deep cleaned, the Newport Bay is the only one which will have completed its clean when the park opens. In time, the rest of the hotels will open as the cleaning process is completed, details of which we will come to in a moment. When you arrive at Disneyland Paris, you will be asked to complete a self-health screening assessment. There will be a 1 metre social distancing limited, fast check-ins and check-outs. There will be newly installed screens at all of the check-in desks. In the hotels, only one family or one group will be allowed to use the lifts at any one time. They are introducing enhanced cleaning and disinfection processes in high-touch areas. There will be changes to the rooms, such as your normal pencil and paper being removed, doubled-up pillowcases. Housekeeping will not enter your room during your stay unless especially requested to, so you can expect to be making your own bed during your stay. Pools and sports facilities such as tennis courts or gyms may be open, but you have to expect lower than normal capacities, so if they are full you may get turned away. Changes to room service are also being adapted to maintain physical distances, and cups and glasses will come wrapped to prevent contamination. So, we know that the park and the Newport Bay Hotel will be opening on the 15th of July, but what about the rest of the resort? On the 20th of July, the Hotel Cheyenne will open. On the 3rd of August, the Hotel Santa Fe will open, and on the 7th of September, the Disneyland Hotel will open. If you have a booking at any other hotel, or your booked hotel will not be open by the time of your stay, we recommend that you get in touch with Disneyland Paris as soon as possible by contacting their customer information number, which we will put in the section below the video. If you have a visit planned, then let us know in the comment section below. Tell us what you are looking forward to and what you are worried about with going back to the park during this time. Do check out our other social media accounts on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. We also have a website you can visit at www.disneylandparisforgrownups.com. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.